Hello, welcome back to Pizza Bender's Academy playthrough of Quest for Glory 1 as a fighter. Now, we're going to try a different recording scheme, so you may notice some changes in the way the videos end up. Hopefully it won't be too jarring. Anyway, when last we left our hero, he had been observing the supplies of the dry goods store and found that there was nothing we wanted to buy. So, let's move on. The butcher's shop seems to be closed. The bakery seems to be closed, although there are some dried up looking cupcakes in the window. There's a sign on the door which says, "Gone fishing." I'm not close. Still not close enough. There's a sign on the door which says, "Gone fishing." I wonder where they go fishing. Anyway, let's head in. So here walks into the bar. The grimy window lets little light into this tavern. It smells like stale ale and other more unpleasant things. The floor is covered with dirt and the bar with sticky beer.
Cozy.
Smoke appears to be rising from the center cask behind the bar. To your right, two gamblers are playing cards. The bartender glares at you as you enter, and so does the ugly goon on the left. You get the impression that you are not welcome.
I wonder how they stay in business with an attitude like that. Well, apparently the barber buys a lot.
You see a crumpled piece of paper under the stool. You pick up the note. You smooth out the piece of paper and read, B. He's starting to act suspicious. Better save this drop for emergencies. B. Is that self-addressed, or do two people have the same initials?
Nah, two people couldn't possibly have the same initials.
Let's sit down. What do you want?
Oh, he's so friendly.
This is a bar. I serve drinks. You want a drink? Order one. You want answers to stupid questions? Get out.
Prickly. Nothing like small town hospitality.
We got some of the finest ale in the valley. Only 1 silver. Our world famous troll sweat is always fresh and it's only 5 silvers. The dragon's breath is our specialty and it's Crusher's personal favorite. It's very hard to come by, so it'll cost you 25 silver, cash up front. Let's try some of their ale. The bartender says, 1 ale, well-aged house brew coming up.
He has that grin when he's sipping beer.
There you go. You thank the bartender and pay him for your beverage.
And I just sit there until you actually say drink.
This tastes as sour as it smells and it burns your throat as you swallow it. Still, it isn't the worst beer you've ever drank. If that's the best beer in the valley, I'd hate to see the worst.
I'm pretty sure it's the only ale in the valley. It does seem like pretty much everyone in this town has a monopoly.
Let's get another one. The bartender says, 1 well-aged house brew coming up. Again with regret. There you go. You thank the bartender and pay him for your beverage.
I suppose there is a reason you're buying multiple ales.
You know, that actually tasted fine. This really isn't a bad place after all, and the bartender reminds you of an old friend you used to know.
Oh dear.
Maybe I'll see if a third one will be better. The bartender says, 1 well-aged house brew coming up. There you go. You thank the bartender and pay him for your beverage. Suddenly, you don't feel so good. Too much beer.
It occurs to me this game is really a very moral lesson about the evils of alcohol.
You regain consciousness.
Don't try this at home, kids.
After dusting yourself off, you check to make sure you're still in one piece. Unfortunately, you discover that while you were out, someone managed to relieve you of all of your money. Now you have to find a way to make some money. The street is not the most comfortable place to sleep, and you have to eat sooner or later. Right.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Don't drink an adventure.
Well, time to see if I can make some cash. I'm off to a wonderful start.
This is not, by the way, required. It's simply that it's more fun if we show you the bad stuff.
The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just a cold. You're on your own in a very dangerous place. A very dangerous place with very exciting music.
I admit, I absolutely love that little bit of music there.
So, what's down this road?
Money, hopefully.
Not
You're
like...
just gonna stumble into a bunch of cash at the road.
Hey, it could happen.
Yeah, a man can dream, can't he?
That actually does happen in number 2, arguably.
Well,
Oh my. It's past...
that doesn't look like cash to me.
You're in a clearing at the
Snow,
end.
money, what's the difference?
You're in a clearing at the edge of the forest. The road you have been following is completely blocked by a very recent avalanche. I wonder how much I could sell an avalanche for.
This is one of those things that just occurred to me. You came through that pass, like, just before the avalanche hit. Think what would have happened in the entire gaming universe if the hero had been caught. Made a little bit too much noise coming through. Something like that.
The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you near a hut by the side of the road. That nest is glinting.
It actually obligingly did glint there.
It's made of twigs, leaves, and herbs, probably stolen from the Eli's garden. There's a bird-like creature sitting in the nest. The creature looks more like a small flying lizard than a bird.
I'd say cool a dinosaur, but in this game there really are rather a lot of dinosaurs.
The creature looks more like a small flying lizard than a bird. Huh.
Yeah, I told you that already.
Okay, now I'm going to do something that's not very nice. I'm going to see if I can knock that nest down.
Ah! It looks like you hit the bird, it really does.
The small flying lizard.
The small flying lizard.
My aim is not very good.
This is, of course, not surprising.
You're so exhausted that everything you do hurts. Better get some rest.
Ooh.
You see the glinting object in the remains of the nest. You pick up a shiny gold ring.
Gosh.
Where
have we heard about one of those?
Yeah. I'm going to...
After 10 minutes rest, you feel better.
You're too impatient to rest right now. Alright?
That is perhaps the most annoying feature in this game.
You hear the inside bolt slide open.
Come on in.
The fragrance of the herbs mingles with some other rather pungent odors as you step into the healer's house.
Lovely day, isn't it? My, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new. What can I do for you? I can sell you potions if you like. I also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me. I always have so much to do around here. I will pay you for cheetar claws, trollbeard, magic mushrooms, and flowers from Erana's piece.
Right. I should be able to...
The cheetar looks like a cross between a panther and a man. It is vicious and tough. Unless you are a very tough fighter, you had best try to get away from it. If you do manage to kill it, then I will pay you 5 silvers for each claw.
Seems like a pretty good rate. Once I've trained a bit, I could see if I could get some claws.
Are you use the mushrooms from a fairy ring to make magic potions. I will pay you 1 gold for some.
I like the specificness of that. Some.
I use flowers from Erana's Peace to the north in nearly all my potions. They have some of the magic of the place even when they are dried. I will pay you 5 silvers for a flask full of flowers.
And
the trolls around here are tough monsters that cannot stand the light of day and so are found at night or in caves. They are very difficult to kill, but I will pay 2 healing potions for the beard of a troll.
Right. Remind me to kill a troll at some point. Oh.
Oh, thank you for finding my ring. How I've missed this. Here are 6 golds and 2 healing potions for your reward.
Oh, money!
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy to have my ring back.
You put the reward away and tell her she is welcome as you leave to avoid being mistaken.
The hero's face is priceless.
Yeah.
Well, but hey, we got some money, right?
Yeah. The centaur stops raking as you approach.
I am Heinrich Federfutter, and I live in town with my daughter Hildra, who sells our produce on Market Street.
Gee, I thought you...
I can sometimes pronounce my own name.
Better than his daughter.
That's quite a family resemblance there.
You mean because they're both centaurs?
Yeah.
We centaurs are a very ancient and proud people.
I'm going to spell her name properly.
Hilda is a bright little filly. I'm very proud of her.
Interesting, pride seems to be a thing here.
I can grow enough on this little plot to feed my family and the village. You should see this field at harvest time.
It's really amazing since the field is only 1 screen wide.
Yeah. Right. I think I'll move on.
You never know, maybe they just don't show the rest of it.
Monster!
Yeah. Whoops, I seem to have accidentally run it.
For this playthrough, we're going to have to fight monsters.
Yeah.
All the monsters.
Yeah. Since I'm a fighter, fighting is kind of what I do.
Fighters only get full points if they defeat one of each monster.
We're just going to find our way to Erana's Peace on the first go here because you've already seen it if you've done the other playthroughs.
The meadow lies covered with a blanket of flowers. Unusual for this early in the spring, it is warm even though surrounded by the late snows of winter. The air has a fresh, clean scent of the mountains, accompanied by numerous perfume-like fragrances. A large carved stone lies flat on the ground. You feel as though someone gentle was watching over you. You feel that you are safe here. Here we are safe. Here we are free.
There are no monsters within the walls.
A large stone appears to be ancient and deliberately placed. Marks carved into the stone almost look like writing.